This is how to make a trading card game. Step 1, acquire the rights to a popular intellectual property. So going to step 2, we're just going to skip step 1, that's step 2. Skipping step 1, that is step 2. No. Step 3. If you cannot acquire the license to an intellectual property, step 3 is cope. You're gonna do a lot of coping. You're gonna do a lot of that. You're gonna go, man, what am I thinking? I'm stupid. Everybody's gonna be able to just use magic, Digimon. I'm not those guys. What makes me think I can do this? You know? Am I just like that much better? Maybe. Anyway, you can skip this step if you completed step 1. You don't have to do this if you completed step 1. If you already got the license to an intellectual property that's really popular, don't have to do this step. Okay, there'll be a flowchart at the end if I'm confusing any of you, because I understand there's a lot of steps and I'm skipping things, and yeah. So step 4. You have to play a trading card game for at least 10,000 hours before you try to do anything like this. I play trading card games since I was 6, and I'm 28. They're my special interest, and I'm pretty sure I'm autistic. Step 5. Step 5 is test your own trading card game for about 10,000 hours. Neither of these last 2 steps were jokes. All those first ones are kind of like these last 2 are pretty serious, actually. Now, step 6, profit. I'll be taking questions. Does anybody have any questions for me?
On step 1 again, I wasn't paying attention.
Cool, all right, so I have a flowchart. I'm really glad, that works perfectly, actually, thank you so much. So, as you can see, if you already have the intellectual rights to a popular something or other, you can actually just go straight to profit. Digimon did this, One Piece did this, Bandai loves to do this a lot, actually. They have like 7 trading card games. It's kind of embarrassing, guys. So as you can see, it's a little bit more of a path there to profit. I still haven't gotten there quite yet. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, honestly. My game's pretty good, I thought, but as you can see, if I had an intellectual property that I could afford already, I could skip all this, and my game wouldn't have to be good, but... So this is how it started. This is some of the first cards I ever made. As you can see, they look like junk. This is where your game will start if you ever start a game. This is the next thing I did. I thought pixel art would be kind of funny, but I'm also not a very good artist. This is how I found that out, because even my pixel art is is a little bit bizarre. And then I did this version. This version lasted like like 2 weeks. And then I did this version on Tabletop Simulator, and as you can see, it looks like a complete ripoff of Magic the Gathering, because I didn't want to waste any money on anything until I knew this thing worked properly. Showed a couple of my friends, and then we started doing some more stuff with it. And now this is where we are now. This is the next set. This is some cards in the next set. If you haven't seen these yet, and you're going to be buying the next set, this is spoilers for y'all. So take pictures if you want. Someone get that. No. But that's basically it for the presentation on how to make a trading card game. I will actually take questions now. All right, moving on. And I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'll take questions. I'm joking. Go ahead.
So, with regards to the actual art part of it, like how much of a cost sink is that in creating your game?
I try to keep it about as even to the cost of printing as I possibly can. But it depends on the artists I have contracted, they're contracted for $80 a piece. And so that's up to them if they're willing to accept a contract for $80 per piece or not. And so a lot of it has to do with like the willingness to want to work on the project in a lot of ways. Any other questions? It's cool if there isn't. I actually have a bit of an interactive thing to do after this too. Yeah.
Where can we play?
Oh yeah, so you guys can play the trading card game I made at Midgard Gaming. We play there twice a month. We play a casual event the second weekend of every month, and we do and you can and then we do a competitive event at Midgard also once a month on the fourth Sunday of every month. The next set comes out April 27th. You can purchase the game at Midgard Gaming, Heroes and Hobbies, Time Masters, and
Comics.
There we go. So basically, we're going to be moving on to. Oh, sorry, you had a question.
Yeah, I just want to know how long it took you to make your game.
Oh, so actually, I'm going to go back a couple slides here. So I'm going to give you a bit of a timeline breakdown. So this was the very first version I did in 2018, and I tested that a couple times, and then I did this version in, no, this is 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021 to about 2022-ish, 2024, and then this is about what the cards will look like since we released in 2023. And so we're going to do a bit of an interactive thing here now, and kind of show you guys what it's like to kind of make a trading card.
Can I ask another question?
Yeah, sure.
How do you stay motivated through all these years to keep making your game?
My wife.
Boo.
Boo. This guy loves his family. Or you have my phone, that would make more sense. I was like, what is wrong with this device? I'm not kidding you. I'm going to show you guys what it's kind of like to make a trading card in a game like this. And so basically the first thing we would start with, especially if we don't already have any ideas or anything, what we like to do is we try to, ironically, we try to limit ourselves, which is, it sounds counterintuitive, I know, but we try to create some sort of restrictions for ourselves to work with. So that way ideas can come a little bit more easily to us when we're making stuff, because if you give an artist like a blank canvas, they'll hate you, you know what I mean? So you got to give them something to work with, right? So, the dogs is giving me, well, does everybody want to see my login?
Yes.
I feel like you're just, am I crazy? I feel like you're allowed to use it without having to sign in.
You are.
So I guess we'll just take some ideas for themes now anyway. I'll write them down on my phone. Not my phone, but
Just put it up in the slideshow.
I just make, oh yeah, I can just put it in the slideshow, can't I? Yeah, oh no, this is view only. I'm not the editor on this because I'm the guest, so I can't just.
How did you make a trading card game when you can't use Google Slides?
I know, right? There's people that made trading card games inside of Google Slides. I was actually gonna message that person last night. They messaged me one time. I was like, "You're an insane person." I thought I was an insane person. But we're actually doing really good on time here, so I could mess this up even more. Let's go. A theme would be anything like the theme for the next set is just nature, right? And then the theme for the sets coming after this one would be like ninjas and dragons and fiends. Any kind of theme like that would work. So does anybody have any themes for me that, okay, I like celestials, we can do that. Oh yeah. You know any good songs I can hum?
Jailhouse Rock.
I don't know Jailhouse Rock, you have to give me another one.
This karaoke sucks.
Very nice. I feeling this was gonna happen.
Well,
We wait for that to happen. Does anybody else have any other themes we could use? Celestials, we have celestials.
Ancient,
We already have a lot of dwarves in the game, okay?
ancient gods,
Ancient gods, celestials, okay, those kind of go together. Atlantis, I like this, okay, alright, okay. Mutants, okay, alright, okay. Mutants, celestials, Atlantis, ancient gods. Was that everyone? You said dwarves. Okay, alright, so we're gonna make an ancient celestial god dwarf that lives in Atlantis under the sea with SpongeBob and a pineapple. When SpongeBob becomes a public domain, that'd be fun to do one day.
give it what, another 80 years?
Another 200 if Disney has their way.
Good point.
I actually made a Steamboat Willie card in commemoration of the public domain. You want a copy, don't you? You're with you.
Okay.
Yeah. He is probably that. Your Steamboat Willie, do you have it with you?
Yeah.
You have it with you?
Yeah.
Show people. Let's go. You have it with you. Let's go. I'm so excited. People don't even believe me when I tell them that.
Matt?
No, Steamboat Willie.
Oh, people, no.
Oh. Oh,
Got our hopes up.
I'm sorry. I was gonna say you can go around and show people if you want.
Mug 'em.
We'll see if you know.
Copyright safe.
Wow.
Copyright safe. Oh. Copyright safe. Copyright safe. Did you make a Winnie the Pooh card too?
We were actually joking about doing an entire series, like every set, just like one public domain thing every set, just like do Winnie the Pooh, do Popeye,
Incredibly cool.
do that's a 1 of 3 serialized card too. It's pretty awesome. There's a 1 of 1 that exists. Another player pulled it though. This laptop is not going to know what to do with that. But. Okay. All right. So this is kind of what it looks like to work in the program I work in to make cards. This is a card for the next set called Buzzsaw Beetle. He's a pretty neat card. I like him a lot. And so basically we were gonna make a dwarf celestial ancient god. Is that right? Is that what we're saying?
I think so.
That lives in a pineapple under the sea. Fonts. Oh, fonts not really good. Okay. I gotta be patient. What do we want the card to do? Anybody got any ideas? Cool. Hmm?
Heal.
Okay, we can make it heal. Sure. Sure, I like that. Do we actually want to make a dwarf celestial? We could make like a Poseidon type. Do a dwarf Poseidon. That's kind of fun. I like that. What would be a fun name for a dwarf Poseidon?
Poseidon.
Yes.
If we cannot come up with anything better, that might be the name, guys. That might be the name. Poseidon, dwarf. Poseidon translate too. So, oh, you guys are gonna see me spell now. Your spelling's not my strong suit. I use spell check. Poseidon meaning. Bear with me. Okay, husband of the earth or lord of the earth. That doesn't make any sense. I'm not trusting the. Okay, the AI is actually correct for once. Okay, all right. Okay, husband of the earth. That's kind of ironic, isn't it? Okay, all right. Okay, so I think. Okay, wife of the sea. Okay, lady dwarf. Okay, what's Poseidon's wife's name?
Which one? Oh, do you have one?
Hermaphrodite. Is that how you Hermaphrodite?
No.
How do you say that?
Amphitrite?
Amphitrite? Okay, alright, Amphi. Dwarf goddess of the sea. Or you said wife of the sea? Do we want to do that still? I don't know. Am I allowed to edit text yet? Let's find out.
David, hit the check mark.
Am I crazy?
Well, if you try clicking on the text in the little, like the little layers tab that.
Yeah. Listen, I got nothing named correctly, that's why. Let's see if I can find name. Oh yeah, it's literally right there and it's not. There we go. Okay. Alright, well, just gonna go with local fonts. Allow. Gonna make a new font. Delete. There we go. Look at that. Okay. It would help if I didn't have to use just one hand, but.
Being bad at tech is very medieval of you.
That's actually kind of, yeah, it's weird. Can't make fun of the king. What's the, It's not my laptop.
I'll come up. Because I don't want to have to change my password after I tell everyone.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I haven't used PhotoPay in a while, and I don't know why it just wouldn't cooperate with me right then, but much better. Okay, alright. As you can see, my job is very boring, actually. This is about 50% of my development.
I think you mean got it.
So obviously we don't print any AI art, but for the purpose of just doing like something like quick and easy for testing and stuff, we will like use AI images or like Google images to just do like quick and easy testing. but I would never print anything with AI. We're gonna be able to get Sea God with a dwarf, unfortunately. AI is not that sophisticated yet. We haven't gotten there clearly. We'll just take this one. Well, that's the highest quality image I think I've ever seen. Do we make it a spirit god or just a god? You know, it's very anime to make it a spirit god. I like it. What abilities will this have? Well, first of all, not going to be a green card, I think.
It's the sea, make it blue.
Yeah. It feels like such a cop out, but it could really be blue or green. But I'll make it blue. Why not? Kind of dictates the abilities of the card, honestly. Make her evasive. Means you can't hit her if she's tired. Her finesse. Finesse means that when she attacks, she doesn't get hit back, like those two. That makes her really good. I think I learned to lock my layers, but no. Alright, so Amphi, old goddess of the sea and stars. She's an aqua spirit god. She's got evasive and finesse. Whenever you play an Aquan or celestial card, you draw 2 cards. She's probably broken. I'll make her like a 4/8, something stupid. Who cares? It's not actually how I design cards. Well, maybe at first. We test them first, obviously, before I print anything. But so that's the completed card in the highest resolution. I could definitely find for sure, definitely. It's kind of like a basic breakdown of like how we make cards. We start with like a very loose, general like theme or concept, and then we kind of just refine it from there. Kind of like working at like a thing of marble. Just kind of like chisel away at it until there's something there. And hopefully you don't lose too much in the process. Thing I lost that I missed the most is my mind. We went for the parents in the room. Anyway, thank you everybody for coming. I hope everybody has a good rest of the convention, and you can come take a picture of your card because you guys helped make it. Thank you so much.
Does anyone have any more questions?
Oh, I guess yeah. Does anybody have any more questions?
How soon will we see this card of the game?
Kickstarter. I actually kind of like the design, I'm not going to lie.
Where are the cards printed?
So currently I have them printed in Hong Kong, but then I'm going to be moving it to probably mainland China for mass production. Currently we print on demand, so that makes the prices a lot more expensive, but I can't afford to do mass printing right now, like because it's like a larger cost that I can't just like do all at once. But so like all the packs and stuff are hand packed right now. I wish I could get them printed in Canada, but print on demand services in Canada for trading cards don't exist. So.
What inspired you to make your own game?
So it's like a several pronged thing. Like the first thing was I always wanted to make a trading card game because I grew up playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I played Yu-Gi-Oh from the time I was like 6 years old till I was about, I'm still 28, so like 20, how many years it is, 22 years. I played it like nonstop. I played it as like my full-time job in high school and in college. It's probably to the detriment of my education actually in college. The thing that inspired me the most was probably, ironically, like I was very happy just playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic for the longest time, but what inspired me is the fact that those games sort of went downhill in a lot of ways, and there was just a lot of problems I had with both of them and the companies that ran both of them, and I already shouted out Bandai earlier, but I hate Bandai, and so all the companies that make trading card games suck, and so I was like, you know what, I'll make my own. Screw it. I quote Bender right now, but can't do that. Other than that, I'd kind of always known I was going to make a trading card game, if that makes sense. Like when I set out to be a game developer, I always knew I was going to make like a game from like each genre, because I myself as a gamer like every genre of game. To like some extent, like I found myself playing like every genre of game for like 100 hours at least, maybe except like point and click adventure games. So like even RuneScape is a bit too much for me, so I don't play those. I know some people might take offense to that, but I kind of never really set out to make a trading card game in the first place, like if that makes sense. I kind of just was looking for the next game I could make, and I had made the stupid app on the App Store. You can't even download it anymore. It made fun of Trump, so if you're a Trump supporter, you can find the door, I suppose. But it made fun of Trump, and all the sound effects were him going bing bong when he jumped and when he died.
And China.
Yeah, and when he died, he went blah, 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 and it's stupid. But it took me 2 years to make this stupid freaking game. It took me 2 years to make like what is essentially a meme. And you know, I was like, man, if I have to spend 2+ years on just making like garbage again, I better not like it. Basically, I had to find something that I wasn't going to get burnt out on if I knew I was going to end up developing it for a really long time. And as a solo developer, you kind of figure out what that's going to be eventually, and then you do that because if you know you're going to be working on something for a really long time, it has to be something you're not going to get burnt out on, and that's trading card games for me. So it's like a 3-pronged kind of thing. Good question.
What exactly is the program you use?
So I was using Photoshop there. The free version that I was trying to use at first is Photopea, if you can ever get that to work. I purchased the license to the user interface elements, which is like the flag and the like little boxes and stuff. You can find asset packs, is what they're called, like on different like game development storefronts, and there's like hundreds of asset packs you can use for whatever theme you want to develop a game for. Everybody's made an asset pack for TCG on a game development store front for like $9. And yeah, no worries. Any other questions? Awesome. Perfect. We have 4 minutes left. I'll just get up here and do a little jig on the table. And that'll be the entertainment for this evening. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Is there like a Facebook or?
Oh yeah, I should probably plug myself. You guys can buy the game at Midgard Gaming. You guys can check out the website, kingdomstcg.ca. We have a Kickstarter coming up in October, so you can find all the information that you would need to play the game. Our Kickstarter, our social media, everything is on our website, kingdomstcg.ca. Feel free to follow us and everything on there. And yeah, Kickstarter in October.
Do you have a business card people could scan on their way out?
I actually don't know if I have a business card on me.
Oh.
I have a bunch of Rogue Toads, so I'll give everyone a free Rogue Toad. Everybody loves Rogue Toad. Awesome. All right, well, thank you everyone so much for coming and keeping me on track and your questions and your interest in being here. Thanks so much.